Off on another adventure, are we?
I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. Promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I... distract myself with till he returns with the book.
Revelio.
You need to learn to pose with the Vanishing Charm. Useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
It was an accident!
Revelio.
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Everybody grab a broom, and we shall get started. Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Hello.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up!
Up!
Up, you stupid ratty school broom!
Up! One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care.
This'll
The
take some
brooms
getting
are
used to.
school property. I want them
Wish I had my
returned in
own.
one piece. Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we? This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What have you?
Hello! Nice day for a flight!
That wasn't too bad.
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year. Whoa, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
They did. Did anyone else see that?
Oh, well done! Have a moment? I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Slytherin like you might be interested in making an escape from class?
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And Meowlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying dips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Best hurry back. Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I'll have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
Doesn't get any more cozy.
As our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
Ah, new
Revelio.
place. Wonderful.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
You said disrupted trade routes caused you to close Spintwitches.
Terrible it's been. Trade routes reported as I can fly safely almost anywhere, but you try flying with an inventory of Right then, back to work.
Do you mind sharing more about...
I've a passion for them. Every detail of every model. U-weavers are rare because some fear flying them, likely to do with the U-Wand's darker reputation. Then you add the Ember Dash, known for its handsome... Working with brooms every day makes me...
Sounds quite the...
Please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
That item is of the highest quality. 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 You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Nice doing business with you. Thanks for stopping by. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some...
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be... But you may notice that speed consistency tends to... I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report... As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best, I could complete work on...
How long have you had a...
Since the moment I saw my first Quidditch match. Oh, some people can... I hope that won't dissuade you from helping.
Why do you need me to...
I did try to get Imelda to help, but she has some flying habits and quirks that made her difficult. I need a flyer with no bad habits and the knack for flying. Your classmate, he's forever in here studying the newest models, almost as passionate about... If your rumoured talent for flying can help you beat...
Sounds as though you took a...
I did, but my focus on the technical elements of brooms rather than the art. She thinks it fitting I run Spintwitches now. I don't reckon either of us ever pictured me batting away bludgers for the cannons or puddle me. And I find a certain satisfaction in winning over the naysayers who think I may be too young to run. With your help, I can continue proving myself.
That sounds...
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm wrong, the time trial should be a bit of fun too. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know. What are we looking for today? Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
An honest day's work for an honest sick. That might
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Nothing like being young and in flight.
Revelio.
Over here.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way.
Lumos.
There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I know Ominous. Met him in our common room. I've noticed he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets. But this place is special to him.
Of course. Ominous spoke to me about his family when we first met. To say that he has no love lost for them is an understatement.
Glad you understand. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone.
Revelio.
But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize them. He used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
Reparo.
I've never heard again. Anyway,
Right.
like the professors. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the target. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses. I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like Incendiary.
Confringo!
Nice work. How's it feel? That's it.
I think I've got it.
Well done. Not sure what I did to deserve that.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when, and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the port key, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of this secret undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Leviosa! Accio! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Not sure what I did to deserve that.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello, Ominous. I was just heading to our common room.
I've recognized that voice. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? you breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help?
Yes, I do. A capable student such as yourself.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few... I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visitor, constantly complaining about the quality of... If you take this rather...
I'd be happy to help.
You've no idea. Here are the invisibility potions. She's a talented potioneer in her own right. What can I do for you today? A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
He wasn't looking to snatched it. Who looks at...
Let's finish this job and be done with it. Waste of time, this is.
What does that tell us?
Suppose it's worth a look.
Revelia. What does that tell us?
Petrificus Titanic!
Expulso! Protego!
Accio.
You who interfered with us and that woman, isn't it? I refuse to be treated!
Petrificus Titanic!
Always keep an eye on one. Before I took him for everything he had. Let's get this over with.
Confringo. Incendio. Revelio.
It's exhausting.
Today, I found anything worth touching there, Crackcroft.
I've never seen such a look of fear in your eyes. Eh? I should think an ant would show more.
no one to share in my victory. Revelio. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. 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 Revelio.
Did you? Oh, try not.
You're the one who released Treadwell, aren't you? That was a mistake, my friend.
Incendio.
Nobody'll believe I defeated an Ashwinder by myself. Revelio. Revelio. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me. Revelio. Revelio.
Galleons in it. Not my mother, mind.
Incendio. Confringo.
You better be a beast.
Seems a pleasant enough little...
Always late, that Pippin.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient.
Revelio.
That Pippin should have been here by now. Always late.
Here. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
That Pippin should have been here by now.
Madame Luong, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
Why do you keep ordering from him if you think the quality to be inferior?
It would seem I have more and more customers who are trying to stay out of sight. I'm not one to judge. You can simply imagine the stress I'm under to deliver quality products. Unlike some vendors, I strive to keep my customers satisfied.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a canut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
Seems simple enough. I'll do it.
I should think so.
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
You mentioned that more...
Well, I can't speak for all of them, but certainly my Ashwind. If I were you, I'd forget her.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin...
You do that.
And what do you have for...
What are we looking for today? This will do just fine. Thank you. Thank you for stopping in.
Nice to see you again.
Likewise. What can I help?
I'd like to ask you...
What would you like to...
What do you...
What are we looking for today? Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
Revelio. Revelio.
Wonder who lives here. Revelio. Revelio. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Revelio. 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 Lumos.
Hero.
Shame you're so foul.
Revelio.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Revelio. Confringo. Incendio. Protego. Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Incendio! Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio. Confringo.
That's that. Settled.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio. Sir, why do I...
Professor Weasley has... And before I teach...
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all.
I delivered the potions.
Very good.
I can see why you didn't want to go. She was...
I do truly appreciate your...
Delivering those potions was a bit...
I suppose that's business for you. Very well.
By the way, I found this book of potion recipes in Cambridge.
Is this Fatima's?
Oh, I had no idea.
Some things are sacred amongst potioneers. I shall return it to her. What can I do for you today? A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell.
Excellent.
When Professor Sharp is so intimidating.
How are your assignments coming along?
I completed your assignments.
Good. You should be ready to learn to Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander. You've got it now. Well done. I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined to master your spellcasting. Still at it, I see. Well, repetition can be an excellent teacher.
Revelio.
If I can just stop vanishing lineups when practicing this, I think I can.
Revelio.
My family.
You can't imagine.
I can test you.
Oh, that would be incredible. If you're sure.
I'll be tested too.
You already know the dates of every goblin rebellion that hasn't even happened yet.
Good to stay in top form.
Then I shall test you both at the same time.
That won't work.
What? Why?
Because we shall hear each other.
Revelio.
You know it's gonna be a lot of the road.
Revelio.
Leviosa. Revelio.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor. What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident, if ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor?
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you've found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away. Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf?
Revelio.
Is that here? Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Revelio. Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
Revelio.
An intruder! Stop them! That's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
Revelio.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Revelio.
Tego. Accio. Closer.
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Yikes! Careful!
Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you.
Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed. You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
Revelio. I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes. The magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to... You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, they can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should...
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing?
You can indeed. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used. Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Can you tell me a bit more about Deke?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and seems we discovered this room together. Deke has had a good deal of experience. I shall let Deke tell you more when he's ready. But again, you would be...
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
I will be sure to speak with...
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration.
Complete the tasks I've given you, and then meet me in my classroom to learn Diffindo.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. You can acquire it by vanishing items. Return to me once you've gathered enough.
I have the Moonstone.
Good. You can conjure more than potion. Conjuration can be used to deck. Why don't you try it?
Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Shall we move on?
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take... The altering spell will allow... You can change the colors, patterns... Let's get started, shall we? Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it.
Deke hasn't seen this here before.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Try aiming at the floor or at that balcony. Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you?
Protego!
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed. Deke cannot believe how many beasts you have here.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the...
Of course.
I'd like the room to feel mysterious.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me. An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
I'd like to ask you about changing...
Of course.
Actually...
Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Revelio.